Louisville's #1 for hip hop is B96.5 DJ Q, man. And you know how I do. I always bring you something hot and exclusive from the streets. But what's so special about this project and this artist is he's actually a friend of mine. He goes by the name of Lil Rouge. What's up, Lil Rouge?
What's happening, man? Thanks for having me.
I gotta ask you one thing so you can put it out there for the people that don't know. How'd you get the name Lil Rouge?
My peoples gave it to me because I'm like a huge Boosie fan, and I'm always talking about Boosie and being in Baton Rouge. And first they just started calling me Baton Rouge, and then it turned into Lil Baton Rouge, and then they took the Baton off, and it was Lil Rouge. And then I knew it was real when I walked in the house and my grandma started calling me Rouge, and I was like, I can't even get away from it now. I'm like, my whole family calling me that, so I had to just roll with it, man.
So you must have migrated up here for people to, because normally, you know, that's like when you move from one state or another city to city, people will call you that wherever you from. So, you know, if you from somewhere in Alabama, they just say, what up, Bama? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that you must have migrated up here at some point then, right?
Nah, I'm actually from here. I went to school in Louisiana, and I got people from Louisiana, so I just automatically had that culture with me, yeah.
So here's the funny thing about artists that have names with Lil in front of it. At what point do you drop the Lil?
I don't know. I guess when I get a little taller, but that ain't happening. But yeah, I don't know, man. Whenever I feel it's necessary, man. Right now, I'm still a little nigga in the game, so
I respect that. That's a real answer. That's a real answer. So last time I saw you, you dropped off "What's Up" to me, man.
Yeah.
And now you back with a new project. It's entitled The Purple Album. So talk to me a little bit about that, and what is the concept of the Purple Album?
Well, purple's my favorite color. You know, it represents royalty.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know, I'm the royal one of the family. I'm the one that's got to get everybody out. And, you know, my album, I want people to feel like I wanted to take them back to a time where, you know, they felt good. So I put the Purple Album together, and hopefully, you know, it make the streets feel good about themselves, right, and, you know, help people get out of some situations. But purple is definitely my favorite color, and, you know, that's why I named it that.
So purp's the lifestyle. So you smoke perp?
Nah, I don't smoke.
You drink perp?
Man. Nah.
You eat purple grapes. You don't eat the green
I
grapes, you eat the purple grapes.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, what are some of your favorite songs off this project, man? Because artists coming up with material for the album can be difficult, you know, sometimes when you living in a society that is, you know, there's so much to talk about. You know, we got a new president that's gonna happen this year, 2020. You know, we got, you could talk about, you could take it to the clubs and twerk. You could talk about the streets. You could talk about just you, how you grew up. So, you know, this project, where did you take it?
Well, one of my favorite tracks is "What's Up," even though the rest of the album is kind of a different vibe. But I feel like "What's Up" was a part of how I got to this point. You know, it was part of the process of getting to this album, so I put that on there. But the concept, you know, I'm just telling people basically what I went through to get to where I am today. Like, you know, people that I fell out with, you know, how I was feeling about certain stuff, and, you know, how I ended up at this position to, you know, where I'm in Atlanta doing this and that now. And, you know, I got all these moves to make because at first I didn't even know where I wanted to go in life. Like, you know, this shit just found me, you know.
What's your process to create music? I mean, is it just a feeling? You have to, like, get in the zone, or do you just go sit down? You can just sit down and write a song, because, like, a lot of people, it has to hit them.
A lot of it come to me when I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm in my thoughts, and I be, you know, laying down about to go to sleep, and then, you know, I start thinking about something for the past. And then I put a rhyme with it, and then I wake up and, you know, I get up and it's a song. But sometimes, you know, I go to one of my homies' house, or I'm working on a beat, or I hear something that they working on, and a hook just come, you know, instantly. And then once I got the hook, I got the song. Like the rest of the song is gonna come automatic once I come up with the hook.
Do you feel that you're very critical of your own music and sound?
Yeah, I mean that's why it took me so long to drop this album, because my first single dropped in 2015. Yeah, 2015, and I'm just now dropping the album in 2020. So a lot of it was me taking the time out to perfect my music and perfect my sound, because, you know, I feel like I wasn't ready, you know, to be putting more stuff out yet.
So this is something I've been wanting to ask you, man. I mean, you're a man of many talents. I know that you're an artist first, but you also are a photographer and videographer. So you shoot music videos.
Yeah.
You know, are you comfortable with like other videographers shooting and creating a vision board of your own work, or you feel like you need to do that yourself?
I mean, I don't mind them coming with their ideas, but I prefer to do all my editing, because I don't like the back and forth, making sure they got, you know, this right, or, you know, I would rather do the editing myself. But if they got an idea for what they want to shoot with me, yeah, I'm all for that. It's the same thing, you know, with music. If you got a idea of a song on what you want me to talk about, you know, if I like it, I'm with it. But I'm not gonna let nobody write for me, though.
Right.
I'm gonna write the song, but you can come up with the idea, maybe even the hook. But, you know, same thing with videos. You can come up with the concept of the video, but once everything's shot, I want to put it together.
Right. Because editing is so important to the mastering.
Yeah.
So, man, talk about, you know, any particular songs on there that are close and dear to you. I know we talked about What's Up, but you know, what would you say is probably the song that gets you the most emotional that you wrote on there?
One song is entitled After a Girl. I don't even want to speak on it, though, but it's entitled after her because she was somebody that I was really rocking with, like my best friend, and we fell out. And, you know, some people think they going to be friends with their best friend for life, and, you know, it don't work like that sometimes. You know, sometimes people go in two different directions,
right,
and it don't always work out like that. So that song's very close to me. And then there's a song, Can You Be Down?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically, you know, everything I went through with women in that one song. Like, like basically, you know, either you gonna ride or not, man.
Right. So I know you've been moving around doing shows. You know, what's the reception been like for the project? Because I know last time I was talking to you was in Nashville.
Yeah.
So, you know, just talk about, you know, the reception to the music and what you want people to see you as and respect your project for.
I want people to see me as just different, like basically what the game has been missing, honestly. You know, what's not out right now, what's not on the radio, that's what I'm trying to give the world right now. And I try to go off vibes. Like, you know, I might come to a city and planning on performing a certain, you know, few songs, but the crowd is in a different vibe, and I give them something else. I try to go out the vibe of the crowd. Yeah.
That's real. That's real. So you got to let people know where they can get the music, give them your social media, and also, you know, just, you know, let people know what it takes to kind of like get into this business, because it's not an easy business as far as, you know, really producing a project and putting it together. You, like you said, your first single was in 2015. It's 2020. So, you know, I'm glad you stuck with it and finished the project.
Yeah.
But I do know that you've been busy as well, like working on a whole lot of other things. So, you know, tell people how they can reach out to you and what they need to know as far as getting into this.
So Purple album is in stores this Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. And, you know, it got some stuff for the ladies on there, so it's the perfect vibe for Valentine's Day. Go ahead and, you know, download it, stream it, you know, listen to it with your man in the bubble bath or whatever you got to do. But definitely Lil Rouge hip hop is my my name on everything. Type in matter of fact, Google Lil Rouge, and I'm gonna pop up. It's gonna take you everywhere you need to go. But yeah, February 14th, that's the date, and I'll be in Chicago this weekend for All Star Weekend. You know, R.I.P. Kobe. It's going down.
All right, man. Well, y'all heard it here first. It's DJ Q. Like I said, make sure you check for that Lil Rouge. The Purple album is online, so make sure you check for that. And, man, appreciate you stopping through B96.5, man, because, you know, we always bless people right here in the community, in the streets, doing what they do, man, and we going to keep it hot.
Oh, it's deaf.
Yes, sir.